Hi everyone, I'm just going to give you my thoughts on a movie that's just been released on Disney Plus, and that's Flora and Ulysses. And yes, it's completely rated G, great for the kids. And Flora and Ulysses, Flora is a young girl, and she narrates the film for you, and Ulysses is the squirrel. And also in the movie, playing the mother of Flora is it Alison Hannigan? Alison Hannigan from American Pie, that one time in band camp. And she was also in Buffy, and she was also in How I Met Your Mother. She's always good to watch on screen. She does so many different expressions with her face, and she's beautiful to watch. But it goes through that Flora's father sort of like creates comic books and comic book characters, but he didn't do so well at that. The mother is like a romance novelist. She did do well, but she sort of like lost her game, and the family sort of split up a little bit. But the whole premise of the movie is, it's like, do you remember the movie My Girl, where you had what was her name, Beta or whatever her name was, and she narrates the film, and you go through her life. It's similar to that, but it's also like a cross between My Girl and the movie Beethoven, where you've got the big lumbering dog that always messes things up, but always comes to save the day when he's really needed. Um, so that's the way it is, and it's also a movie. It's got a lot of family themes in there. It's got some other themes in there, but I'll stick with the family themes. The family theme is, it's always, if people believe in you, you can do whatever you need to do. That is very prevalent through the movie, but it's sort of like hidden in the beginning, because Flora is projecting that onto the squirrel. She's basically saying to the squirrel, if you need to do something, if be what you can be. You are a superhero. Do it. So you go through the whole film, and then but that sort of like spills over into the other characters that are actually going through the movie as well. I know I'm being very very vague, because it's I don't want to give anything away, but it's a fun film. It is a fun film, and it's also, you know I'm a sap, and if anything sort of like touches me in any way, it's like I start crying, and I cried through this movie because I'm a sap. But it's sort of like, it's touching. It's not the greatest film, but it's a fun film, and the CGI done on the squirrel is actually very good. The squirrel's good, but there's actually a cat CGI in the film, and that's not so good. That's sort of like, they sort of like skipped it. They just roughly did it, but the squirrel is very good. Anyway, it's a fun film. If you want to sit back and relax, have a bit of a giggle for an hour and a half, I highly recommend it. See ya.